I want to quit with the big smile. This sport gives me so much.
Hi, Kim.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, you?
Good. Oh, great to see you.
Yeah, me too. It's beautiful.
Oh, I know, right? It's a nice day.
Yeah.
You're considered the leader of what is probably the strongest ever Canadian short track team.
Thank you.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know. I feel like I'm just enjoying the journey right now. I feel like every season it's completely different, and I feel like I'm facing new generation every time, and it's pretty fun to know like every girl's around. So I feel like it's fun.
How do you manage that? How do you stand on the starting line and prepare for a race when you really don't know what's to come? I mean, back to dancing, I was so choreographed. I knew exactly what that 4 minutes entailed. But it's unpredictable, right? You don't know what your competitors will do. Is that part of the fun of it? Is that ever scary or hard to reconcile?
Yeah, I feel like our sport, it's a lot like that. We never know. Like the only thing you can control is the way that you react in the races. And I feel for me, I really work on the ability of being really lucid, like be there on the race and to see all the details.
But you're already a 4-time medalist.
Yeah.
You have this incredible career. How do you prepare yourself?
I don't know, because I feel for me it might be the last Olympic, and I think every Olympic are pretty different. The first one that I've been on, it was like you're gonna understand when you're gonna be there. So I'm like, okay, but I want to prepare for that. But after that, my second Olympic was pretty different. I feel like I wanted to see everything. I was like, I want to feel happy. I want to feel like I don't know. I just felt like it was a nice moment to me to see those games pretty, the eyes open. I'm reaching like a nice, I don't know how to say that, but mentally I'm pretty happy, and I feel like physically I think I can give the best of myself. So I feel like we prepare those games. Like I sat with my coach and we were like preparing all the steps through it, and I feel for me it was, I think it was the best plan to prepare myself to having the strongest Olympics. So.
And that's all you can do. I mean, that's every athlete's kind of dream is, can I match the peak physical performance with this emotional and mental sort of fortitude?
Yeah.
It sounds like you're right on track for that. What are the rituals that you go through, or maybe the superstitions or routines as you prepare for a race?
I do not have any superstitions.
You might be the first athlete I've ever met.
There's only one thing that when I'm moving like to another games, like when it's the games, I'm changing an object with my mother, but it's the only thing that I'm doing. There's a part of my career where I said I need to let go of those things, the thing that might be
limiting.
Yeah.
What did you mean that you exchange an object with your mom?
So my first game, I buy some earrings, and I buy the same one to my mother. So we were having the same earrings, just to remind me like I'm having my family around. I buy myself a ring once when I So I buy myself that. It's the bird stone from my December. And
beautiful.
And I buy that to myself. The way that I've been through a lot, my happiness in the sport and everything, I think it was kind of a way to show me like I'm happy in my sport, and I wanted to give that to myself to remember that. And my grandmother have the same birthstone, so we gonna exchange that. So this ring gonna go to my mom, and my mother was gonna give it to me for the games.
And you'll wear it as
I'm gonna
race?
wear it, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's really special.
Yeah.
Part of hers with you.
Yeah, because we know in games you're really focused about your things and you don't sometimes go see your parents, and also like we have a lot of races at the game, so you want to kind of stay focused sometimes, and it's kind of my part of like I'm not alone in that. It's like I'm having my family with me.
A reminder. It's interesting, in 2010 I held on to something that was my grandmother's who had passed away, and she and I were really, really close. And in the moments before we took the ice, I was looking at it and staring at it, and Scott walked by and said, "You're so much like her." Oh. And it was so empowering. It was so comforting, and just nice to know that, you know, you're right, you have such a team of people, whether they're physically here or not, that have had an impact on your career, and they've made you who you are.
Oh, wow, that's a nice sentence.
Yes. Yeah, so I relate to the grandmother component, and that's beautiful. I love that you're going to do that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Now, Kim, you're studying.
Yeah,
right?
I do.
Will you tell me a little bit about your studies?
We noticed in the past that every 2 years I was like flaring up of like mental health. I need help. Like I feel like I need something else right now. So I was like, maybe we can plan it to not just flare, like it's not gonna an explosion. It's more like it's planned. So you have your moment to go to school to do something else. And I feel for me that was the best choice ever, because in that circle I didn't have any issues with my mental health because of that. For me it was always important to see myself grow, and I feel being in that bubble, seeing nothing else, it was hard for me to picture myself in the future. So I was like, if I don't let myself having those space, I'm just gonna arrive at the end of my career. I'm not gonna have any like thing that I can grab on it and I say, I believe in that and I think I have strength in those things and I wanna go through that. So I feel for me it was the best thing that I could do to just feel where are my strengths outside of my sport.
What do you hope you leave out there on the ice? What kind of legacy do you hope to leave behind?
For myself, I want to quit with the big smile. This sport gives me so much, and I feel I was questioning a lot through my career if I was happy in that, in the high level sports, because it can really came pretty like it now I feel like I'm at the best time of my career, but I feel it can be really hard, the pressure that you put on yourself, and when you realize that it's only skating, it's only I feel now I'm pretty proud to say that I found this balance of like where I can be fully myself in a sport, where I can be competitive and also a genuine person. So yeah, I think I want to quit that Olympic memories with the best souvenir. Hopefully a medal with my girls. It can be really nice. Yeah, I want to quit with the big smile and the best memories.
Can't wait to see that big smile.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
This
you.
really meant a lot to me, and I'm so pleased to share your story with Canadians.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.